threat whatsoever.
And Beltran's got himself extra bases as this finds the gap. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Mark Teixeira will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is lined hard to deep left. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out. Matt Kemp will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles. And he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Andre Ethier will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Juan Uribe will stand in, base on balls his last time. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And that misses, 1-1. And this is low, but McCann able to get a handle on it quickly there. Hit hard towards the hole, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. A.J. Ellis will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
The 1-1 home. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And it misses, 3-1 now. Some anxious moments now in that first base dugout.
Yeah, he cannot be liking what he's seeing, that's for sure.
And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. D. Gordon is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number 2. Yasiel Puig will stand in now, and if he can find a gap somewhere, he might even be able to give his team the lead. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swing and a high chopper. He'll come home with it, and they get the force at home. Whatever works as the side is retired. Dodgers leave them loaded. Score holds, it's 3-1. Paco Rodriguez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Brian McCann will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. Fouled straight back. Goodness, 0-2 now.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past Uribe on down the line. A fair ball. Brett Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Soriano holding, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. Eduardo Nunez will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And he changes up on him here and gets him to lift one into shallow center field. Gordon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Brian Roberts will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, he extends nicely there as this is driven pretty well out to deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he gets there as he had a lot of ground to cover that time, and the side. Carl Crawford will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Here's a guy that understands. It's all about getting on base at this point, so good idea there just to wait for strike 1.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. And this ball's pulled on the ground down the line to first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, and on 2-2 to start an inning.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
And you know what? That might be a little frustration coming out right here. You didn't get the call on the pitch before. You're a little bit steamed out there. And here, pretty clearly trying to overthrow this ball, and it winds up getting away from him.
1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1. David Robertson will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out. Hanley Ramirez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Gardner will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
Normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Matt Kemp is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. 1-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And that'll get down for a base hit.
throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Now batting.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Your attention, please. Now
And we'll have a new pitcher here as the hard-throwing Brandon League enters the mix. So the shortstop, Derek Jeter, runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 0-2 pitch to Jeter. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Carlos Beltran will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. One away, and the dangerous Mark Teixeira will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Oh, and this goes right past him. The relay throw, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Brian McCann get a shot here in the inning after all, as that 2-out error could really turn out to have some major consequences.
Yeah, anytime you give this guy an at-bat, especially with a runner on base that he otherwise wouldn't have had, you're asking for trouble.
At first, Teixeira, now the pitch. And he squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. Juan Uribe will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. A.J. Ellis will step in. A base hit in his last time. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. To the shortstop, Jeter. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Boy, and on 2-0, if that pitch isn't right where you want it, you got to let it go. You still have the count in your favor at 2-1. Here he goes after a pitch that, although it was a strike, that's a pitcher's strike. That's not the pitch you want to hit, and all he can do is hit an easy grounder.
This is on the ground for the first baseman, Teixeira. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And the Yankees offense was led in large part by this man, Mark Teixeira.